That's just, oh, I hate that that's a new law. Like, I wish it wasn't a thing. Because
Yeah.
I feel like it's requiring people to give evidence against themselves.
And I mean, the double-edged sword, though, is at that point, the probable cause has already been found that they have committed the DUI, and they're being asked at that point. It's not like they're not in a position where something incriminating is already happening and they all of a sudden have to incriminate themselves. They are already in the process of being investigated for that DUI and have been found, at least by the police standard, to have committed a DUI to some extent.
So in those situations, it's like a little frustrating because it's like, if you're going to end up having to go to trial, you're going to have to fight both. And then the state, if they prove that there was probable cause, you could be still found guilty of the refusal.
Right. And not
Even,
the DUI.
yeah,
and I think that's what's going to happen.
That's a problem. Like,
I think people will go to trial on both, and I think there will be people that are found not guilty on the DUI, and then in either a separate trial, which is the way they did it with the second refusals, in the refusal trial itself, I think people will be found guilty on that, and then we'll wind up doing, 6 months of probation on that charge.
And the other thing is, they don't mention, or we haven't mentioned, that if you blow over 0.015, I think.
It is an enhanced DUI.
Exactly. So you wouldn't even know that when you're being asked to give a breath sample, and then you don't want to, if you say no, it's another crime. So you're like, okay, let me give it. And then it's a 0.2 and you're like,
right. And then you're in a worse position because you've blown your chances at a mitigated charge. And that's
like, you don't know.
You're in a worse off position.
Yes, but you wouldn't know. So do what you want with that information.